If we're going to talk about cravings, we got to figure out what it is you want to do. If you have cravings with alcohol, pills, crack, cocaine, meth, ecstasy, Molly, whatever. If you crave that, what else is it? What did you used to do when you was younger? Did you ride bikes? Did you skateboard? Did you cheerlead? What did you do? I don't know. You did something. But we've gotten to this point to where every time you quit, you can't stop doing it because you keep thinking about it. You're obsessing over it, over and over. You leave the house and you already want it. So how do we conquer self? How do we identify our weaknesses? Well, you're here. So that's your weaknesses. We're trying to get somewhere. How do we conquer self? We got to identify that problem. I can't quit doing that. So what can I do? I have to make myself do something I don't want to do. There's a lot of y'all that can't talk to your mouth. You can't even open your mouth to somebody because it hurts the pride. You're going to be scared. There's a lot of fear in doing that. That's man-made emotions. Shame. Don't have that. It's okay. But you're going to have to go ask somebody. Get outside of your element. You know, you have to go talk to somebody. And if they don't work, go to somebody else. But you're going to have to hear stuff you don't want to hear. You know, you've got to constantly be going to meetings in the beginning. You know, stop doing the online meetings. Go to physical meetings. Get out and physically do something. If you're that off, do it in the backyard where nobody sees you. You know, but you have to start taking small steps. But you got to get out of the house. You got to get out of the apartment. You got to get out of the environment that you're in. Until you change that environment that you're in, until you're sleeping. See, we can't sleep because we don't never do anything throughout the day. We're out of our stuff. We're trying to quit drugs and alcohol, and we're depressed and we don't do nothing. So whenever we get home, what happens is we can't go to sleep. We're not wore out. Our body is not tired, and it's not. So what we have to do is exert ourselves. We have to have to make everything exhausted. You've got to make your brain tired too by reading. And it's going to suck at first because you hadn't read in a long time. And when you start reading, your brain's going to go all which ways. But you're going to follow up and journal. How was your day about you? If you can't write anyways. I couldn't write for 3 fucking months or 6 months. It's all scribble. But you have to write it down. That way in a week, if you're doing on routine or even go back, even if you keep falling apart, you can look and see your success. You can see failure. You can see that's your own diagram. That's your own value box. You can see it climbing or rising. Do your spiritual by yourself. Reading Proverbs, reading whatever it is that you have that builds you up spiritually from the inside out. Remember, it's mind, body, and soul that we have to conquer. Those 3 we have to conquer. First, we have to purify ourselves. Purification. Do an inventory on everything. See our weaknesses, admit the problem. Start journaling, stay in it. I'm doing this because I love everybody, and I know I'm a little crazy on some of my videos, but I think y'all's crazy as hell too. And if you catch fire, you'll be doing the same thing. Love you.